me quedes, todo que falta, yo mendiga tus placeres. A medianoche yo te pido un solo beso, solamente un solo beso.
This episode is brought to you by our Patreon members. Sign up right now, patreon.com/VVC Life. And thank you to all of the patrons that have already signed up and are supporting us right now.
Hey, one time for your mind. It's your man, Mastermind. Welcome to the Indie Show. If you're new to the show, it's going to have a lot of fun. We got great guests tonight. We're secretly a late night talk show. Sit back, relax. If you got some popcorn, grab some, share it with a friend. All right. This is a very interactive show. So join our chat room, vbclife.com. Victor Charlie life.com. Get in the chat room. The crazier it gets in the chat room, the crazier I get. It is so enjoyable. But the first segment we have today is called One Time for Your Mind. That's when I tell folks what's going on in my mind. So, time for One Time for Your Mind.
One time for your mind.
It's June, people. And you know what that means? It's Black Music Month. That's right. Every June, we showcase and highlight lots of folks that you need to know about. And today, I want to showcase an artist that I don't want to say that we discovered, but we fell in love with because of our indie music segment with the Judge That. Tonight, my Black Music Month highlight goes to Nyrisha. She came on the show. She had a music video called Wanna and we just fell in love with it. This song right here needs to be the Black pop song of the summer. It's infectious, it's bouncy, it makes you smile. You want to sing the hook. Like, listen to this real quick. Just listen, this is a lot of fun.
Gonna take a seat and make sure you listen. I'm kinda nervous, don't know if I can do this. Well, gonna take a seat and make sure you listen. Already said that, all of my thoughts are slipping. I need a minute. What I'm trying to say is, well, I like the way we fly, boy. I like the way we vibe. I wonder if you'd like, well, I wonder if you'd like, well, I wanna touch,
You can check this video out on our YouTube page, VVC Life. Go check out the section for the indie show vibes. That's my playlist of all the music videos we've ever played on this show. Check it out. But it's time to get the show started. Let's go. Play my theme music, JS1.
Hey, yo, that time, man. The indie show. My main man, Mastermind.
The indie show, indeed, the flow sickening. Masterminded by mastermind, the plot thickens. Good riddance to other pies, the odds against them. Tuesday at 8 p.m., we back in business. Key is in the building, Jay is in the building. Giving the feeling that most of y'all been missing. All things indie, is it banging or whack? Can't call it, but we'll be the judge of that. And Logic came through with the verbal assist. Majorly we envy, ain't no canceling this. And Logic came through with the verbal assist. Majorly we envy, ain't no canceling this. And I'm gone.
The indie show with Mastermind.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're in the building. One time for your mind, 2 times to move your spine. It's the hip hop and show stopping, fat phone dropping, master of the wheels is still. I am your host, Mastermind, and I welcome you to the Indie Show, all things indie. So, thank you. This is the time where you tell your friends to tell their friends to tap in right now and check out our show. The indieshow.co. You can go to our webpage, or you can just go to vbclife.com. Hey, big shout outs to the people in the chat room already. I got to show love to my new homie. Iris is in the building. Iris, thank you for tapping in. No. And this is the part of the show. In the beginning, I show love to the people that's been holding us down, making us such a great show. It's time for Hello Neighbor.
Hello, neighbor.
I'm going to kick some shouts real quick for Hello Neighbor. I have to show love to our number one supporter, our platinum member. That's Heath Gunn. Big shout out to Heath Gunn and his wife, RC. To be a platinum member, all you have to do is watch this show 3 weeks in a row, participate in the chat. We'll put your name, we will chisel your name in our platinum plaque. You'll be there for the whole season, all right? Happy anniversary to Heath and RC. They hold it down each and every week. I want to say hello and get well soon to Perry Carter. Every episode, this man was on the brink of death, and he is fighting back. He's learning how to walk again, but he is coming back to us. When he's healthy, he's going to tell his story here live on the Indie Show. All right. And then I want to say hello to Shavonna Graham, our girl. She's a superwoman. She just had her last chemo session. She's fighting cancer, and so she is cancer-free. She's going to do what you need to do to keep on being cancer-free. And then at some point next season, she too will be on this show to talk about her journey and the type of cancer she has and about early detection. All right. Early detection is key, people. All right. Big shout outs to her mom, Miriam Graham. And happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. I didn't get a chance to tell y'all happy Father's Day in advance. So big shout outs to all the dads out there. I appreciate you. And I want to say what's happening to Movie Lingo and Arlinda. What's happening, Arlinda? You cooking? Hey, thank you so much for rocking with me tonight. And I got to show love to the guy that makes me look and sound good each and every Tuesday at 8 p.m. It's my producer, Mr. JS1.
Yo, what's going on, Mastermind? How you feeling?
Man, dude, it's Tuesday. I am feeling really well. And then on top of that, Thursday, I'm going out of town. Every year, all of my cousins would get together. We get a big, huge Airbnb, and we get to hang out. It's like one of the coolest things we've ever decided to do because we have all the different generations of cousins. We get to know each other, get to kick it and have fun because, usually you just stick with your age group and everything. But just to know, because we have a big family. So just to get to know and be cool with all of the cousins, it's a beautiful thing.
That's what's up. I love to see it. I love to hear about it. So it's a party for real. I love it.
Most
and definitely. A little vacation time, a little time away from the show. We all need it.
Yes. And speaking of vacation, July. Understand this, people. I'm taking off the whole month of July. I haven't figured out August yet, but all of July, I'm taking a break. So I'll see you soon. All right. You ready to rock and roll, sir?
Yes, sir, I am.
Man, this is going to be a great show. All right, so we have the writer and producer of this indie film titled Sons to the Grave coming up tonight. I saw the movie. Big shout outs to the Real Reviews team. They reviewed the movie on Monday. If you haven't seen it, please go check it out on vbclife.com. Not now, after this show, okay? We'll probably show you a clip sometime during the show, but watch the whole thing after this show. They review the movie, but we're going to talk to the woman who put this whole thing together. But before that, it is time for Previously On.
Previously on Ready to Die.
We're sending you back to the future. Okay, all right.
If you came here thinking you're going to get your standard podcast where we just sit around and talk about whatever we want to talk about in hushed tones like this, that's not what we do. When I say this is secretly a talk show, we are a talk show. We have a lot of fun. We have a lot of segments. And in this segment, we go back to last week's episode. And in last week, it's one of my specialty shows. It's called The Progress Report. Last week was the Progress Report 2. In the Progress Report, we go back and collect some of the folks, some of my special guests that I've had, and we check up on them. And we also check up on some of our artists, our indie artists who were featured in We'll Be the Judge of That. Last week, we had international reggae sensation Sky Star and Canadian rapper Arlo Maverick in the building, as well as a lot of other people. We had a good show. This is a clip from that show. Let's go.
I'm very versatile as an artist. You know, plus I know how to be, what you call it when you use two personalities. You know when to be in different roles, and I know when to be Sky Star. You know, I know when to kick that alter ego aside and be the man now, as opposed to just being an artist right through. So yeah.
What was the best part? What was the best part about your skill? And what do you think? What do you wish you could have done differently on the show?
You know,
make sure y'all go back and check out that episode. My man, Sky Star was out of town. He was on a European tour. It was raining, so he was trying to talk to us in the car with the rain. But Arlo, he was in the safe spot, and he was chilling with us. Got a lot of great commentary and everything. If you're a Drake fan, we got a conversation about that later on the show. You know I had to ask the Canadians about Drake. Anyway, a big shout out to Jessica. Jessica is tuned in as well. I appreciate it, Jessica. You are so awesome. Please make sure someone buys that Consensus for you, all right? That's what's up. Free plug for the board game Consensus. Everybody loves it when you play it for the first time. All right, it's time to get this show started. Before I introduce my guest, the writer and producer of the indie film Sons to the Grave, here is a trailer.
Where's the trust, young brother? Trust God. He doesn't live here. ID does.
This ain't no fairy tale. Just hush.
I'll be right back.
You're not only a team in here, you're a team outside these doors.
You going somewhere, Marcus?
Yeah, college. You gotta check this out. Are you ready? Hey.
Bring back the love Don't be late.
Okay.
I mean it.
Love you.
Love you too. Do you think that if somebody really tried, you think they could become somebody and make it out of Hudson?
My mom always said that we don't necessarily become what we want, but we always become what we choose.
I worked hard for my scholarship.
Yes, and you got game.
It's not about my game. It's about the rest of my life and the choices that I make today. I'm not gonna let anyone screw that up for me.
Ain't you trying to say that I am?
And it looks that way to me.
Do whatever you gotta do and go find yourself another boy. You are my boy.
Make the right choices.
My mom in the same boat.
And we know the end.
man, we boys. You know that. Boys don't do that, bruh.
Shit. It's on me. This is my life. This is my chance. You're under the mistaken impression that you have a choice.
Marcus, is that you?
Yeah, and I pray to God.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, put your hands together for our guest tonight, the writer and producer of the film you just saw the trailer of. It's Lynne Stoltz. Doing this one, radio interview style. Lynn, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing fine. Fine. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being a part of the show. Look, man, that trailer was nice. For the people that didn't see it, I want you guys to check it out at least once. Before we even get started, I wanted to show you some love and some of the people that was in the film, if you don't mind. All right.
Absolutely.
All right. So, being that this film was filmed in Atlanta, I saw a lot of people in front of and behind the camera, and I had to shout them out. So, one of the first people I wanted to shout out was Alfeo Dixon. He was like the director of photography. He has there was some shots in there that I really liked. I hit him up, and he hit me back, and he told me to tell you hello. And he was very happy with this film. I want to shout out the casting because, man, the people that were in this film were impressive. From the name people to the Atlanta talent, George Pierre and January, they put together a great crew of actors for your film. And I love me some George Pierre. He's a good dude. I'm just like, George, why didn't you holler at me, man? But it's all good. And okay, speaking of the actors, Brad James is RD. He was the bad guy in the film. We've worked together on a couple of pilots. Brad is a really good dude. He's a Marine from Augusta. Just like me, he was on the Family Feud. But yeah, he did a really good job. Big shout outs to Maria Howell. She is one of the sweetest women and actors that I know. So when I got a chance to meet her several years ago, she's just a sweetheart, and she can sing too.
Yes, yes. We all went to hear her at a hotel in Atlanta.
Okay, that's what's up.
Shooting, yeah.
Big shout out to Tasia Grant. She's always out there working and grinding. She played Miss Wallace, I think that was her name. One of my favorite people, we worked together on The House of Pain. Demetria McKinley. She came in, she did her thing in the movie. So bravo to her. So we tight like this. So seeing Dee Dee in the movie was awesome.
Yeah.
Greg Allen Williams is that dude. He is so respected. He is so good at what he does. And he plays his characters to the nth degree so well that I don't like him because of his role in Greenleaf. So he is, dude. A big shout out to Alpha Trivet and also Trevor Jackson and Algie Smith. Y'all may recognize Algie. He was in the New Edition story. And Trevor, he's been doing everything, especially on the hit series on Freeform, Grownish. But anyway, I wanted to say that you had a great team to work with. Did they bring your words to life?
Oh, no doubt. Atkins too. I know he played Junior. He's doing 50's new series now and movie. He was outstanding. He was outstanding. All of them were so outstanding. And everyone said the same thing. It seemed like they'd all been friends forever. You really felt that they were friends and that they cared about each other. And that's one of the most important things I wanted as the writer to come through, that no matter if you loved some of the things they did or didn't love some of the things they did, like characters, they cared for each other. They looked after Junior, for example. They didn't leave him. They included him. And we wanted that to come through, and hopefully it did.
It definitely did, because they looked like they were a real crew.
Yeah, they did.
All right. So we talked about those people. Let's talk about you, Lynne. It is time for elevator pitch.
Who the hell do you think you are?
Wow. Okay.
All right, Lynne, you have a certain amount of time to pitch yourself, not only to me, but to the world at large. All right. Today, we're going to the third floor which means you have 30 seconds to pitch yourself. But don't worry, no pressure. You know what I'm saying? Because if it's terrible, I'll just say, thank you so much for your time, Lynn. But we're going to stop right here. All right? It's great. We get to keep on going. So no pressure whatsoever. JS, what?
I am the worst one to speak about myself. I am. And anyone can tell you that that is the way it is.
Oh, we're about to find out today. You can't be the worst one been on this show. So we're about to find out today. JS1, put 30 seconds on the board. All right. When JS tells you to go, it's all yours, Lynn.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Well, I wasn't expecting this, but the film came out exactly like I wrote it. No doubt, and better. We showed it to Martin Luther King III and his family, and they agreed that the points that we made in the movie needed to be made, and that's why we're going on to do a television series called Hudson, because of this movie and taken from this movie.
All right. That's it. I will have to agree with you. That was definitely terrible, Lynn. Yes, I was wanting to know about you in those 30 seconds. We started talking about future stuff that we was going to get to. I love it. You teased us with some future information because I definitely want to know about Hudson and the other stuff that's going on. But because you're such great people, we're going to keep this train moving. All right? Let's go. JS1, what's the next one? It's time for New Phone Who This?
New phone, who this? New phone, who this?
All right. In New Phone Who This, Lynn, I'm just going to ask you 10 rapid fire questions. All you have to do is just answer them honestly. Cool?
Cool.
Let's go. Question number 1. Do you sleep with the fan or air conditioner on?
Air conditioner.
Air conditioner. All right. Any particular setting?
High. Cold.
Cold. Look, I mean, it's always interesting when asking these questions to Canadians because I always assume that Canada is just always cold. So, for it to just be always cold and to have the cold air conditioner on, interesting.
Well, it's summer here.
It's summer. I have standard temperatures around 70s, 80s. What we're looking at?
70s, 68, 70.
Must be nice. We were in the 90s just yesterday. So
I hate that.
Yeah, I would take those 70s right now. All right, question. Let me see. Oh yes, that's right, people. If you're in the chat room, this is an interactive show. You can answer these questions. We're gonna put it on the screen. Like Iris, she said the fan and the AC. Bless your heart. You're going through the change. What is happening, baby? What's really going on? Okay. Question number 2. What's your favorite superstition?
I don't know. I don't have a superstition.
That is a great answer. Go ahead.
To do that. I try not to do that. I try to live real, and that messes me up sometimes, superstition. So I know it sounds silly, but I try to stay away from the what if and stick with what is.
No, that is a great answer. All right. I mean, I like it. Look, growing up, my mom always told us not to split the poles. So I have a habit of trying not to. My wife hates it when I bring that up. So it is what it is. It's ingrained in me. But let me see. Iris says, when you drop the salt, you have to flick some over your left shoulder. I think it is.
Yeah, I try not to do that, but I know that. I know that one. But I try to. I don't do.
We just throwing salt in people's eyes on accident.
Yeah. I know. I fight against it.
Don't throw the salt. Number 3. Okay. What's a box office flop that is your favorite?
I don't know.
It didn't do well in the box office, but you love watching this movie.
No, I can't give you one that was a flop.
What's the first thing that came to your mind?
I'm trying to think. I watched one last night actually, but I don't want to. I don't want to say it to you, but because I honestly, from my heart, I tell you that when I see something on television or go to the movies and I watch something that I go, wow, I can't believe this type thing. I go, I know what it takes to get it out there. I know what it took to get that there. And I go, you know, congratulations, good for you. It doesn't matter if I hate it or I walk away and say, I can't believe it got made.
I gotcha.
I just know it takes it. Yeah.
No doubt. All right, next question. Would you rather be on Survivor, Big Brother, or The Amazing Race?
Survivor.
Why is that?
I don't know. I think that's what I am. I think that's who I am. I don't watch any of those three, to tell you the truth, but Survivor would be something that I would fight to the end to do because that's just who I am.
That's what's up. I love the truthiness. Yeah. I like eating. I like having food on time. So I can't do Survivor because if they mess up the rice or we don't find any fish, it's a wrap. I'm going to have a problem. Big shout out to Iris. She says, John Carter 2012 by Disney. Wish they would have finished the series. Iris, I think you might have been one of two people who enjoyed that movie. Bravo to you. Question number 4. You sleep with your socks on or off?
Off.
Oh man, no. Look, it's like cold outside. It's cold in your room, and you have your socks off. I can't even imagine it. I was like, I'm not going to sleep well at all. All right, Iris says, Amazing Race. I think it would be amazing being able to travel across the world. Yep. And Movie Lingo says socks off, please. Man, okay. Or Naked and Afraid. All right, do you, Iris? Congrats. There we go. Next question. Do you leave or sit in the car when your favorite song comes on?
Sit in the car.
Good one. Same here. Off the top of your head, what's that one song that's going to make you sit in the car?
The Dance by it's a Western one. Yes, Sasha's shaking her head at me. Garth Brooks.
The Dance by Garth Brooks. All right, I'm writing that down. The Dance.
I cried through it, so I can't get out of the car crying.
Okay then. There we go. Look, we're learning new stuff about you right here. I'm loving it. Would say Jessica would take another lap around the parking lot to finish the song. That same song? Hey, that's what's up. Okay. Sit in the car for Iris. All right, next question. We're almost finished. Do you answer calls from random or unknown phone numbers?
No.
Simple and plain. I like you, Lynn. I don't like doing that either. Any particular reason why?
No, I just feel if it's somebody I know, the number would come up.
Yes.
Because we're so busy, and I just don't pick up the phone when it isn't.
And
somebody.
if it's important, they'll leave a message, right?
That's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I would return it if it was something that I wanted to. I would return it.
There you go. Same here. Oh, She Will Be Loved by Maroon 5 is another song that people like. We'll sit in the car for. Next question.
Yeah.
Name a really popular movie that you've never seen. I'm putting you on the spot, Lynn. I'm putting you on the spot.
The Godfather. I have to admit that I haven't seen it. I know.
Don't feel bad because I don't think I've seen it or seen all of it as well. So we are here. Hush, JS. No, look, man, I haven't seen it. One day I'll get to see it. It took me half my age until I finally saw Say Hello to My Little Friend. And, I was way out of college by the time I saw that. So I will finally see that movie. Wait, hold on. Movie lingo says, get out. Sir. No! Sir. I have a couple of questions left, right, JS?
Sir, yes, sir.
All right. Number 9. What's the question? Oh. Come on, we know the answer to this one. Do you do a rolling or a full stop at stop sign?
Full stop always.
Look at that. Look. Great Canadian. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, and last but what song is currently stuck in your head?
What is that one that they're playing that you like so much?
Who? Oh.
Jelly Roll? Yes. Jelly Rolls. I can't think of it. Maybe you know. It's the one that Jelly Roll sang on the stage. Somebody Save Me. Somebody Save Me, is that it? The one that he sings with the whole choir behind him.
Oh, okay, then that's a good one. That's stuck in your head. All right. I like that.
Yeah, it's amazing.
With Lainey Wilson.
With Lainey Wilson, he sings it with Lainey Wilson. He sings it with Lainey Wilson.
All right. All right, we're about to stick the landing on this segment. This is the 10th question. Lynn, I need you to focus because this is a very important question. Friendships have been forged because the answers given to this question, and relationships have been broken forever because of the answer.
You're kidding me.
Just take a deep breath. JS1, the question.
Okay.
How do you like your grits? Cheese, salt and pepper, sugar, butter. You can combine any of the answers however you want to. This is going to be an interesting question because I know something about Canadians, and for some reason Canadians do not want grits in their country. So no. I need to know, what's your answer? Go.
It would be butter.
So you've had grits?
Well, I might have tried them in Atlanta.
There we go. Let's go. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, what a wonderful answer. Yes. Look, we are talking to Lynne Stoltz. She is the writer and producer of the indie film Sons to the Grave. If you have any questions you want to ask her, hey, start putting them in the chat room. We'll see if we can get her to answer it. We got a lot more fun and games coming up. But first, we're going to pay some bills. We'll be back in 2 and 2.
Was right. How could I have known?
I love this show.
Say good.
If you're liking what you see and you want to take me home to see more, then you've got to check out Gamer Girl the magazine. Get up close and personal with me and some of the hottest ladies in the gaming community while we talk about our favorite games, anime, and more. Now available for purchase on GamerGirlTheMag.com. Get your digital or physical copy today and tell them Remy sent you. I'll see you soon.
Hey everybody, in 2023, VVC Life is taking things to a whole new level. And how can you be a part of that? By joining our Patreon. Once you become a member, you'll get access to tons of new content every week. You also get access to our exclusive Discord and also some live events that are going to only be for our members. All of our shows like Indie Show, Every's Lounge, and Black Watch Theater all have exclusive content that you will be able to access anytime you want to. Also, you'll be supporting our growth. So why waste time? Join the Patreon right now. Patreon.com/VVC Life. We'll see you guys in the comments. Peace.
Real Reviews, Thursday at 8 at VVCLife.com.
Welcome Welcome back. Big shout out to everybody that's tuning in and tapping in right now. Big shout out to everybody that's on Facebook, on YouTube, Twitter. I see you, and always surprising us. Everybody out there on Twitch. I'm sorry, Twitch and Twitter, or the X, but I call it. Mama called it Twitter. I'm gonna call it Twitter. All right, so thank y'all. Spread the word. If you're watching, share the link with somebody else and put it on your main page. Tell everybody to come in, because our interview with Lynne Stoltz is coming soon. All right, thank you very much. And let me see, JS1, you know what time it is.
Court is now in session.
It's time for We'll Be the Judge of That. So in We'll Be Judge of That, we have 2 to 3 indie artists, and we will interview them and play their music videos. And after that, we will critique, and the audience would choose their favorite. And if an artist wins, we'll be the judge of that 3 weeks in a row. They get to be in the hot seat, just like Lynne. All right, we have some great artists lined up tonight. JS, do we have a third tonight, or are we just going one-on-one tonight?
No, sir. We have Lola Michelle. The song is called Taste.
Y'all hear it? Let's go.
These bitches be lame, these bitches be lies. Yeah, she wanna beef, but I don't got time. Turn that up, Ricky. Yeah, why these bitches wanna waste my time? I get whatever I want. This bitch get put in her place, tryna be like me at home. This bitch must think it's a race, and you know that I never decline. He fell in love with my face. He want me to sit on his face. He trying to get a taste. In the club shaking ass, that's me. In the club throwing pants, that's him. Pussy wet, so I'm making him swim. Low face shade, so it's a little dim. Bitches be mad, so I give him a grin. He want my heart, I won't give it to him. If I see a option, you know I'm gon' spin. If I see a option, I'm gon' spin in the bins. Yeah. All of these bitches wanna be like me. All of these bitches wanna see what I see. I don't do nothing in this world for free. I don't do nothing unless I get paid. All of you bitches just get out my way. Still in my flow and they still in my wave. But when they see me, had nothing to say. But when they see me, these bitches be pressed. Like, when I'm seeing these bitches, they looking a mess. Like, how the fuck can she hate when she can't even dress? Like, every time that we fucking, I'm making a mess. Like, yeah, I get the bag without even trying. These bitches be lame, these bitches be lies. Yeah, she wanna beef, but I don't got time. Yeah, why these bitches wanna waste my time? I get whatever I want. This bitch get put in her place, tryna be like me at home. This bitch must think it's a race, and you know that I never decline. He fell in love with my face. He want me to sit on his face. He trying to get a taste.
Lola is in the building. We got Boy Jr. in the building. He said she fire. Chat room, talk to me. What do you think about that one? I'm gonna start off with you, JS. What'd you think?
Yeah, man, I enjoyed the record. You know what I'm saying? The video, I kind of enjoyed it too. I love the color coordination between the outfit and the car. I could have enjoyed a little bit more personality showing and, you know, my energy, but I like that he had the homegirl. The homegirl knew all the lyrics to the song. That captured me. I definitely super respect that. You know, I don't know. I guess it could be something I could play over again. It's a little laid back, but you know what I'm saying? I rock with it overall. I'm not gonna hate on it.
Yeah, it's definitely a little laid back. I can hear this being played in the background. And to me, that's how I was receiving it, is just background music. Not bad, not great, but you know, she has a lane and I can see people gravitating to her. For indie video, I liked how the video looked. I liked the colors. It was vibrant and everything.
Mm-hmm.
It was a nice, fun record. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It exists. So I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah, they took them like 3 hours, probably an hour, 2 hours to shoot that video. It's all one location. In the store, in front of the store, and in the car. Like, that's it.
Bro, let's go. We out of here. Lynne, talk to me. With your background in production, what'd you think about that music video?
I think the same. I agree with your colleague there. I think that it's a little bit of repetitive, maybe not as high energy.
Mm-hmm.
But I like the beat. I think it was well done and it was well shot. It doesn't have to be a lot of locations to make something well shot.
Mm-hmm.
At least, whatever you're doing, do it well, even if it's one location. A little more energy, maybe, yeah, to tell a little more of a story. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Look. Professional advice. Y'all better take that. All right. We're dang. Movie Lingo said, I forgot it already. Wow. We're keeping it 100 on this show. Respectful, but we keep it 100. Yeah. All right. So we're moving on to our next artist. He is in the building. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Cost Boy Jr.
Hold up. There we go.
Cost Boy, how we doing? Oh, I saw him. we bring him on. I'm seeing the whole time he's in the green room, and it's time for him. He is not there. So what we're going to do? Oh, Cost Boy, hey, what's happening, fam? Live.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I get you now. What's going on?
What's popping? Welcome to the show, sir.
Hold on, you going out? You going in and out?
Welcome to the show. Bobbing with T. This is live TV.
I can't even hear you, bro.
You got to be able to roll with the punches. This is how we do. So if you can't hear us, what we're going to do while you get that taken care of, we're going to go ahead and play your music video. JS1, play that music video. We're going to be right back with Cost Boy.
All right.
That's what they glad to hear. Lil' mama, she thick, but she classy. That's why we swear the ball. She nice and she thick with a fatty. Lil' mama a freak, too nasty. I like that cause she classy. I gotta get them balls, cause this little think she nasty. I got that supernova, call it supernova. I got that super soda. Bustin' them bells on me with that mink on me. Yeah, I got that super, they know that. I get them bells like my bro, baby. I'm taking pictures, but now like Kodak. Ooh. She is my number one woman. She is my trap queen, baby mama. I told her, hold up, time to run up on some other. Fake the phone, they cannot make the ball. Really on some stuff. They ain't about this money like me, I'm too icy. But bet I'm pimping up in this white tee. And bet every bad bitch in the club gon' like me. No, I can't wipe deep, but if I had a wipe, it'd be icy. And roll around with VVS diamonds on the neck with Louis feet to Nikes. And run up them bands, though, she a rope, though. And got a little groupie. I got a new thing, Keisha, plus the Reese, so she on some other shit. Plus me on some other. She like my naughty twat, and she like the free and fold. I don't just eat and go. Say I beat the swole. Okay. That's what they glad to hear. Lil' mama, she thick, but she classy. That's why we swear the ball. She nice and she thick with a fatty. Lil' mama a freak, too nasty. I like that cause she classy. I gotta get them balls, cause this little think she nasty. I got that supernova, call it supernova. I got that super soda. Bustin' them bells on me with that mink on me. Yeah, I got that super, they know that. I get them bells like my bro, baby. I'm taking pictures, but now like Kodak. Okay, she let that money, I know 50 up, but still rockin' Jabos. No skinny jeans, cause that pistol I carry on me doing big things. Only sip smart water, can't put stupid doing things for G.O. feel like icy water. I got them VVS's, put them on your door. Know they like the front, hey, you know that they like the flag. You know I've been popping tags since a young, since a gab bag, since a look. I was bad, told my little dad was bad. The teacher told my daddy I was bad. Slide on my house, want an Uber. Slide with my Glock with a Google Maps. I was walking around with a blue flag, trying to show him what I shoot about. Trying to show him what I do about. We can shoot it out. Ain't about the smoke, ain't about the brag, but don't make me just get on your and go ahead and put you up for a pad. Oh, just what they glad to hear. Lil' mama, she dip, but she classy. That's why we swag the ball. She nice and she thick with a fatty. Lil' mama a freak, too nasty. I like that cause she classy. I gotta get them bars, cause this little bitch, she nasty. I got this supernova, call it supernova. I got this super soda. Bustin' them bells on me with that mink on me. Yeah, I got this super, they know that. I get them bells like my bro, baby. I'm taking pictures, but now I'm like Kodak. And see, I got you since window shopping. I got you looking through glass. Since you wanna come and just get it poppin'. No, I'm finna pop on that. And know that I'm fresh as what? Pressing wet, ain't no pressing us. You ain't no teacher, boy, so stop testing us. Then they testing us. I'm in the Bentley riding in a Tesla truck. On the level, my style like I'm Nike. I'm running like Nike. Hey, yo, say she won't be my wifey, but can't be my wifey. My style is full, but no, they ain't about it though. And know that I'm fresh as Ferrari though. Ooh.
Okay, let's hope Coast Boy's mic is working. First of all, I'm gonna start off. When I hear that, it takes me back to my club days, and the first thing I was thinking about was I can just hear that song rattling in the trunk. That's the first thing. I was just like that beating that song, just somebody's the bass just go, and that's what I think of. That's the type of song that's gonna have these trunks rattling. Nice flow. I like people who spit lyrics rather than mumble rap. So he was in his zone. I enjoyed that. Long lasting appeal, not sure, but it made my head nod. JS.
I really enjoyed the record, man. Like you know what I'm saying? I thought it was fun. I liked the beat, you know what I'm saying? I liked that there was a lot going on in the video. Like I have so many questions now. I'm like, what was going on? Like people was squirting out water, like he got hit in the face with a pie. Like, you know what I'm saying? It seemed like it was a set where they shot the video and they were having a lot of fun. I'm like, man, I want to be a part of the fun. I want to see what's going on. I definitely feel you when you talk about the lyrics. I just felt like you know what I mean? He's got a lot of personality. And once again, that was a situation where the video was showing us his personality. It's showing us, you know what I'm saying, he's a ladies' man, that he has a comfortability. The girls enjoy having him around. You know what I'm saying? The record's fire. The girls are enjoying the record. I'm like, man, it made me enjoy the record. So like, shout out to Cost Boy, man. Like this, to me, I feel like this could do something. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, he just got good energy, man. Like, you know what I mean? So like, shout out to him.
No doubt, no doubt. All right, we got Cost Boy. What's happening?
Yeah, man, I'm back in. So much technical difficulties, I couldn't hear y'all for a minute. But yeah, we had a blast, man, shooting that video, man. You know, man, y'all follow me at Costboy _ on all social media platforms. Any music y'all trying to find, iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify. You know, we in there, man. Costboy, Go Get a Record, 2024 movement, man. Like I said, I'm dropping Still Rich in the Street this summer. New project, new album we got. What the Fuck They Know, the EP is out. Supernova, the single, of course. Y'all go check out Cook Food. Go like and subscribe on YouTube page. We got merch coming. Right now, man.
Selling. Look. Where you from, dog? Where you from?
From Charlotte, North Carolina, bro.
So how you get into rapping? All right, because it's a few folks out that way. What made you decide, you know what, I'm gonna be a rapper?
Well, I graduated 2012, so I'm hitting on like 29, 30 right now. But I graduated 2012, and I went to a performing arts school, you know, learning how to project my voice, use my voice. I used to love to sing, but just to myself. So singing in front of a crowd of people, I started getting stage friendly, you know, with people and different composers and stuff like that was just teaching me how to act, you know, as far as being a composer and projecting my music.
He was doing so
well. There we go. You know, notes. So yeah, I turned up out of high school probably like 2 years, 3 years after. By 2014, 15, I met this guy named Gamble. And God will Go Get a Records, man, and we turned up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Since then. So yeah, it's It's been about a good, strong 5-6 years, but 3 strong, seriously, messing with the music. So, yeah.
Okay, then Cosboy, where does the name come from? Before I let you go, what's the meaning behind Cosboy?
Basically, like I've been through a whole heavy lot. Shit, feeling like the world been weighing on my shoulders for a minute. This talent that God gift me with, you know what I'm saying, only destined to make it. Me being one of a kind out of a million people that's hungry out here that's done did this and doing it and done did it triple platinum gold better than, a nigga that like me that just started. I just feel like I gotta have a bigger why. You feel what I'm saying? So with everything I've been through, I say shit, ain't no lessons free. Life is cheap, but it's not free. So you know what I'm saying? To me, everything costs. Any mistake or progress that you make, God put us through so many tests where it's like shit, we might be progressing, you feel me? And then it turn around and be like, well, damn, you know what I'm saying? I went through a stumble this week, but I was just doing good last week. Don't mean that you ain't still doing good or progressing. You know what I'm saying? We got to persevere. So, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's what I'm doing with the music. That's what I'm doing in my life, and I have done in my life and overcame a lot of things. I got a little boy out here. He 6-year-old, just turned 6, doing real good in school.
Happy Father's Day.
Yeah, happy Father's Day to y'all too, man. But yeah, definitely everything costs, man. You know what I'm saying? So, me being the nigga that I am, I'm like cost boy. You know what I'm saying?
There it is. Look, if the people rock with you and they vote for you, you can be back next week. We're going to talk to you some more. All right. So just everybody tap in. If Coast Boy got that joint that's nodding your heads, make sure you vote.
Yep.
That's the name of the record, Supernova.
Hey, Lynn, before we let him hold on. But Lynn, before we let him go, what did you think of the song?
I think, again, I love the beat. And I think it's obvious that this artist just put himself into his music. It wasn't something he was just repeating because somebody wrote something and handed it to him. I felt that it was his thing.
Right.
And
thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Good luck.
Thank you. I appreciate y'all too, man. So y'all make sure y'all follow me at Costboy_ on IG, Facebook, Twitter. Y'all go make sure y'all check out Cook Food. Good Kid, Man City. You know what the fuck they know, the EP, Supernova, the single. Hope y'all like the video. Go like, subscribe my YouTube page, man. Thank y'all for listening, bro.
My God, that's what I'm talking about. He came in. Thank you so much, Cosboy. We'll see what happens. We'll let the results at the end of the show. All right. Look, and we got one more artist. Big shout outs to Shimon. Big shout out. Thank you for tapping in. Hey, look, I got nothing but love for you. My condolences. Stay strong, sis. All right. But I'm so happy you're rocking with us. Shimon said his voice is everything. And Movie Lingo said everything costs. #facts. All right. Our third artist, which is our current winner. We all got one win in the can. Just need 2 more. Put your hands together for the father-daughter duo of Rell Myers and Ruby.
What's up, Mastermind?
What's up, Rell?
Man, we chilling, man. We chilling. Coming over a great weekend.
Happy Father's Day, sir.
Same to you, my boy.
All right. So this is going to get So for the folks out there, Ruby is a daughter. And she got her first interview with us a couple weeks ago. How you doing, Ruby?
Good. How about you?
Look at you and me. I'm good. Rell, happy Father's Day, sir.
Thank you, Mastermind.
How was Father's Day for you this year?
Man, it was great, man. We got the first of all, she took me out to the movies. We watched what we watched?
Inside Out 2.
Inside Out 2. She paid for the tickets, bought the popcorn and the drinks. And we also, man, we visited we was in the Mississippi mud. We got to go by where Emmett Till was murdered at, where they found his body and and stuff like that, where they had the court session at. Man, we did all that. So man, we rolled through that Mississippi mud, man, and we came back and went to the movies and had a good day, man. It was fun.
That's kind of deep, man. How did that make you feel?
Man, it was an eerie feeling. You know, you can just only imagine how he felt riding in the back of that truck, taking that ride, like on those back roads. Man, it's like it's nothing back there but open fields and gravel road, and you can only go like 30 miles per hour. So it took a little while. It was like a 14-mile drive, like back in the back of the back. And it was rough, man. It was rough, but I'm glad I got to experience it. But it was a eerie feeling. But I seen some stuff, man, and I'm glad I got to see it and got to enjoy it with her.
That's definitely a learning lesson.
Yes.
Well, let's switch gears and talk about something positive, like you being our current winner.
Let's go.
2 more wins, and you'll be sitting in the hot seat just like Lynne.
Let's go. Let's go.
How does it feel? What kind of reaction did you get from winning the first week?
Oh man, it was amazing, man. Amazing feedback. Like people were shocked, man. It was, especially with the percentage. What it was 96-4.
Oh, you killed it.
So man, we ready, man. Mississippi.
You got some competition. You got some competition this week.
Mississippi Mud in effect. We ready.
All right. Every time they hear a song, they sing the hook for the next 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So introduce this song, and we're gonna play the music.
Hey, this Mississippi Mud by me, Rell Myers, and my daughter on the hook, Ruby. Man, it's a great song. It's a heartfelt song. Hope y'all love it. Let's get to it.
Yeah. I'm just a kid from Shaw, Mississippi. 300 Kenneth Street to be exact. Justine Shaw made me. Monkey and Ruby home helped raise me. Yeah.
Daddy, tell me about the Mississippi Mud.
Daddy put me in the womb. My mama pushed me out the womb. And I'ma rep this Mississippi till they drop me in the tomb. They ain't never put my state up. They always put my state down. I was born up in Mountain Valley, but I was raised up in Shawtown. Even though I moved away, my boots still got some mud. I know some people still down there, still trying to get up out that mud. Ain't hard though, trust me. All you gotta do is play yourself. Don't wait on others and try yourself. Just tell the truth and don't lie to self, my Lord. Please help us. I'm just a country boy, living life making country noise. Riding around in my country toys. We ain't had no playgrounds, them backyard we played in them. Them cabbage greens, them turnip greens, them collard greens, I grazed in them. Rock road with the potholes and the dirt roads, I stayed in them. Them days when the whole neighborhood raised you up, I raised in them. Mississippi, my favorite state, and I'm always talking that. I love to go back home, cause I love walking in that
Mississippi Mud.
That's where they pick cotton and they put us at the bottom and we still in that
Mississippi Mud.
Life was really hard, but we still pray to God and they still in that
Mississippi Mud.
I walked up at the field and I always keep it real and I'm still in that
Mississippi Mud.
I made it out there.
Mississippi Mud.
Y'all heard about that Triple K, but y'all don't know how that feel. Rest in peace to Emmett Till. This the home of the cotton fields. Jackson, Mississippi, what up? Rest in peace to Mega Evans. We done made a lot of history, and y'all gon' hear about this forever. I came up through a rough life, and most of y'all couldn't do this. I was on the course, trying to hit a golf ball with a toothpick. Situation was hectic. Daddy gone every day. Mama working her butt off, and grandma, she love to pray. Our house hot every night. Them mosquitoes we had to fight. What you know about B.B. King? And what you know about Jerry Rice? You know about these singers and these rappers and these actors. Now tell me something about these sandwiches, these cold cuts and these crackers. Chopping cotton in the hot sun, $100 every week, but we cool off and get a cold one. Where I'm from, everybody speak. Mississippi, my favorite state, and I'm always talking that. I love to go back home, cause I love walking in that
Mississippi Mud.
That's where they pick cotton and they put us at the bottom and we still in that
Mississippi Mud.
Life was really hard, but we still pray to God and they still in that
Mississippi Mud.
I walked up at the field and I always keep it real and I'm still in that
Mississippi Mud.
I made it out there.
Mississippi Mud. Mississippi Mud.
Ruby, you wanna take a walk in and
Mississippi Mud.
Look at here. I told y'all, I put it in the chat room that you cannot resist singing that hook. It's infectious. All right, Rell, I got you on mute because I don't know if you have another speaker or something. I keep getting feedback. I hear my voice. So I'm going to unmute you. And after this question, the question is, word on the street, there is a music video coming. What is the status of the music video? Because I have a little snippet trailer. So what's the answer to the question?
The video is getting finished today. He tried to finish it before the show, but ran out of time. So it'll be done today. Video will be done today.
All right. Before we play this snippet and critique you, tell us just a little bit about the concept of the music video.
Man, the video is about Mississippi mud, man, taking you back to Mississippi, the roots, how I came up. You're gonna hear about some things that what I used to do, how I grew up and where I'm from, and you know, them collard greens and them sweet potatoes, them candy yam, chilling in the barn, walking in the backyard, walking bare feet, all that old kind of Mississippi stuff, all that country stuff. But yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah. I'm just a kid from Shaw, Mississippi. 300 Kenneth Street to be exact. Justine Shaw made me. Monkey and Ruby home helped raise me. Yeah.
You see it. It's coming soon, people.
Daddy put me in the womb. My mama pushed me out the womb. And I'ma rep this Mississippi till they drop me in the tomb. They ain't never put my state up. They always put my state down.
Ooh, got him waiting. Look, he already told me that the premiere is going to be here on the Indie Show. The premiere of that music video is happening on this show, so stay tuned. All right, brother. Kick your shout outs. Tell people how they can get in contact with you. And then we're gonna critique this.
Well, you can get with me at Rell Myers on all platforms, Facebook, Rell Myers, Instagram, Twitter. That's where it's at.
All right. Oh, Lynne, my guest of honor, sitting in the hot seat. What did you think of that song and the snippet of the music video?
I like the video. I like the song. And for me, especially the story that he's going back to tell, to have his daughter with him is special, you know, and it brings that sort of love and legacy together. I like it.
JS?
I already love this song, but the music video takes this joint to a whole nother level, yo. I normally hate trailers to music videos, but that one, yo, that got me excited, bro. Like, I love the outfit, I love the hat, yo. I love they doing a two-step together, yo. You giving me so much a Goody Mob and Outkast, like the early Dungeon Family vibes. Like, I'm goosebumping over here, bro. So I'm super, super excited about this, brother. Thank you so much for taking the risk instead of trying to do gold chains and big cars, which I love it. I love gold chains and big cars, but ain't nothing like just something that looks real, like me going to see my cousins in the South or something like that. So shout out to them. Shout out to you, brother.
Yeah, and don't forget about Field Mob. Get some Field Mob energy as well. Before I turn your mic back on, one of the big problems I have with this song is that I can't find it on streaming. Look, I'm going on vacation with my cousins. I done told everybody about that. We're putting together a music playlist, and my playlist has a lot of indie show artists on there. And I was definitely going to put Mississippi Mud on the playlist so they could hear that Mississippi Mud, and I couldn't find it. You know who else couldn't find it? Our guest last week, Arlo Maverick. He told me, dog, I love that Mississippi mud all the way here in Canada, and I couldn't find it. Bruh, people are trying to give you money. Put that Mississippi mud on streaming. Okay, you can talk now.
Man, it's coming, man. Hey, matter of fact, it's getting mastered right now. It's getting like mastered. It's gonna be on all platforms. It's coming. And if you really need it, man, I can email it to you. But it's gonna
be free music. My man said he will email it to you if you need to have. This is crazy. Look.
No, we're not doing that. Look, bro, just go to Bandcamp, start a quick Bandcamp page, and then upload it there and let us buy it. Like I'll spend $2, $3 for the record. Don't email me nothing. Just put a Bandcamp up or something, just temporarily until you put it on all the streaming platforms.
Get that money. Wait. Let's talk. Get out of here. Go ahead.
That was just for you, mastermind. Not for everyone.
I got it. We good.
Oh, yeah. Hey, but it's coming though. It's coming. Matter of fact, it's gonna be finished Thursday. The video will be finished today, and man, probably next week. We off and running.
All right. Thank you so much for your time. We are out of here. Hey, stick around because you might win again. I want to talk to you. I'm going to keep your mic off because it is time. Look, man, I got a great guest here. It's time for that one-on-one. Before we do that, make sure that you vote. Voting starts now. That is it. Go to our YouTube community page. Vote, copy, paste. Vote. We will let you know who the winner is. It's going to be tough. Look, my man Movie Lingo said he's still singing the hook and he will definitely buy it. That's a beautiful thing. Y'all gonna be singing that hook until July. Trust me on this. All right, JS1, you know what time it is.
I can't believe that it's finally me and you and you and me, just us.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I am sitting here. I have the pleasure of sitting here with the producer and writer of the film Sons to Grave. She go by the name Lynne Stoltz. Lynne, talk to me. How are you doing? Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me. It's been great. I've enjoyed everything that you put into your show and your enthusiasm for it.
I appreciate it. Look, a lot of people don't know what to expect when they come on the show. But by the time it's over, they fall in love, and it's a beautiful experience. So I'm happy and I'm thankful. Thank you for rocking with us tonight.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
All right, before we talk about the film, more about you. All right, so are you born and raised in Canada? Where specifically?
Yeah, I am. I've lived in Toronto most of my life since I was 18, but I was born and raised in Calgary, Alberta. I don't know if you've heard of Calgary.
Yes, I've heard of it. Does it mean anything to a lot of Americans? No. How close is it? Is it close or is it spread out?
It's not big. It's not spread out.
Okay.
But it's not like Toronto or something. But.
I got you. All right. So tell me, what made you want to start writing and doing movies?
I didn't take it in school. I didn't take courses or say this is what I want to do. Nothing leading up to later on in my life. My husband's close friend was David Carradine, the actor, David Carradine.
Yes.
Who was he's Sasha's godfather. And he was here shooting a television series, Kung Fu, The Legend Continues.
Mm-hmm. I remember.
He wasn't happy with some of the episodes. And he said, I want you to write. I know you want to do it and you can do it. And I did. Wrote for him. I don't know if he took any of it for that or whatever. I didn't write a series. I did write an episode for that, but then I ended up writing a book, and the book did very well. It was called Loud Silence because of some things that were going on around me, just personal things. And the late Maya Angelou was attached. She read the book and she read the script and contacted me. and attached to direct it before her passing.
Mm.
Alfred Woodard was going to be in it as well. So I was very blessed with that. And I have a new book coming out actually in the fall.
What's the name of that book?
With the Dead.
Yo, right. So with the first one, did anything ever happen with that, or is it still on pause?
To do the movie?
Yes.
Well, what we did is we were going to do it. We started to do it. We're going into pre-production, and then the situation for Sons to the Grave hit, and it was time to do it. Everything fell into place. So we hopped on a plane from Toronto, went to Atlanta, where I'd never been before and didn't know anyone. And we did that film. And from that film, we've been asked to do a series, which I think, I think it's going to tell this continued story of what we tried to tell in Sons to the Grave, that we are our brother's keeper. And it's more than just a saying. We have to live that. But we are going to go back and do Loud, but after having Maya Angelou ready to go for it and set, it's a little hard to go, okay, let's fill that space in.
Yes, beloved. It is. Yeah, it's kind of tough to go from Maya Angelou to somebody else. It's apples and oranges, but I totally understand. So for Sons to the Grave, all right, I'm going out of order.
That's okay.
How did you end up in Atlanta? What was calling you guys to come to Atlanta to shoot this?
He's in Atlanta. Well, the first thing was the tax credits are very good.
They're great. I love them.
They are amazing. And the people, I knew people there. I knew a couple of people that had done films and done work there. And they said, you can make this film there. Do it. Just go and do it and take a chance. Well, that was very brave of them to say. And it was brave of us to do, I'll tell you.
This is true.
But the crew came around, and they were amazing, and they looked after us. The writing was there. The actors all loved the script. They all loved the words. One of them said to me, "I work all the time, but I don't often get words like this on a page." So I think that's how we all felt about this story. It had to be done. And so we left Loud, and who we really would like to have for Loud is Lee Daniels. That's I feel that he has that sensitivity, and I honestly feel that he could do what Maya Angelou wanted. He would know what she wanted to do with it.
I got you.
She had something, I'm sure, that her mind direction and vision, and I'm sure that why I feel that he would have that, I don't know. But
you got to go with your heart. If you feel it in your heart, take it. Take another chance. The worst thing he could say is no. But I have faith in you. Have Faith Productions.
Well, yes, that was started a long time ago. When I lost my husband, I started this company because he actually wanted the story that we said in Sons to the Grave. It was something he thought was important to tell. And I think you notice at the end, it's in his memory that we did it. But
yes, Tony, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to ask you I was going to lead into that. So I saw the dedication was to Tony, and also read that this is based upon true events. So
it was inspired by actual events, yes.
So can you just shed some light on this true events and why you dedicated it?
In Toronto, there was a young man who was headed to the NBA. He was amazing. And he was in an area that was, I guess, you could say at risk area. That's what I would call it, an at-risk area. And he got involved with people that were there and the young men that were there. And what we did in this story is try to say that I think everyone should withhold judgment You say, well, if you don't do this, or you could walk away. It's not always easy to walk away from situations. And young men at 16, 17, 18, especially if you're very talented at doing something and you're very cocky and you think that at the end of the day you can walk away. And we wanted to show that at the end of the day, you can't always walk away. You have to not get into those situations. And that's what we tried to do. Don't get into them to start with, but once you're into them, try and rely on the people around you to save you. In our movie, Marcus didn't do that. He felt he had to handle it like a man in his mind, and it doesn't work. It just does not work. But I didn't even know if I was the one that should have tell this story. But after it was written, I gave it to Danny Glover, and he said, "This is the story to tell," and we told the story. And I hope it came so that we don't have judgments. I can tell you that people actually say to me, because you don't know who died in the end, they actually say, did the good guy or the bad guy get killed? But who do you say is the good guy and the bad guy if you really look at it that way? There isn't a good or bad. That's where the two sons came. They are sons born, raised, and they're sons when they die. They're somebody's son. So we told the story. This young man was killed here in Toronto, but we took it outside of that so that we could have freedom in telling everything we wanted to say, but to make sure that people understand that these neighborhoods need more than a speech from a politician. True. And, we had the honor and privilege actually to sit with Martin Luther King III and his wife and his chief of staff and watch this movie. And it was a little intimidating, I have to tell you, because if they hate it, you're done, right? You're sitting there in a room with these people, and where do you go? But they liked it, and they understood where we're going with Hudson. And it was a privilege for us, really.
It sounded like it was a unique and fun experience. Before we shift gears, move on to our next segment, ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking with Lynne Stoltz, writer, producer of Sons to the Grave. You need to check out it. It's an indie film. Check out the review of this film. The Rell Reviews crew put it out on Monday. Go to vvclife.com. After the show is over, check out the Rell Reviews review of the movie. But first, watch it. All right. Where can people find this movie?
They can find it on Apple, Amazon, Tubi, YouTube Movies and TV, and Roku.
All right. So we have a clip. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And it's 7.8, I think, on IMDb, 7.89, something like that. It's held its rating, which we're very, very blessed with.
Oh, that's awesome. That's what I'm talking about. But look, it's an enjoyable film. I like the people in there. So one of the things that I caught my attention was when you start off with DJ Holiday talking. I was just like, oh, they got DJ Holiday starting this off. All right, they got my attention. And then the sound and the film quality of an indie movie always is the thing that gets me. And I was locked in. Like, I watched this before I had to go to work, so I was engaged the whole time, so I could appreciate this movie. And then I had never seen that part of Atlanta before, but seeing all those Atlanta actors and everything, I just had to hit them up immediately after I finished watching. But thank you for writing this. We're gonna switch some gears. Next up, it's time for Mastermind Games.
Let the games begin!
Broadcasting live from Beaufort, Georgia. My guest is coming out of Canada. Lynne Stoltz is in the building. She is the writer-producer of the film that we're talking about today, Sons to the Grave. She told y'all how to get it. I watched it on Zumo. You can watch it on Tubi. Also, but right now we're about to play Mastermind Games, and in Mastermind Games, she is going to have some fun. Have you ever heard of Family Feud?
Yes, I have.
Good. So you know how Family Feud works, right?
Well, I've heard of it. Haven't watched it, but okay.
All right. So what's going to happen is I'm gonna read off a question. Your goal is to get the number one answer. All right. So every time that you give me the number one answer, we put $1 in my bank. All right. So someone in our chat room can win up to $10 deposited into their Cash App. So if you want to play this game with Lynn, put your Cash App in the building right now. We'll randomly choose someone. All right. So big shout outs to Miriam. Memphis is in the building. Thank you so much. All right. So I'm going to give you a test question just so you'll know how this game works. Then after that, we're going back to finalize our interview. Here is an example question. Name a place you find movie reviews. Name a place you find movie reviews. Ask the question twice. When you give your answer, follow it up with final answer. That way it locks it in. All right. Understand?
Yep.
All right. Name a place you find movie reviews.
Variety magazine.
Variety magazine. And then you will say final answer.
Yes, final answer.
All right. Also, if the people jump in, you can help her. You can give her answers. If she chooses them, cool. If she doesn't, All right. So the answer is the internet. All right. We surveyed 100 Americans, and this was the top answer that they gave. All right. So if you get 3 strikes, the game is over. I get to keep my money. All right. All right. Here we go. Question number 1. Name something people do while jogging on a treadmill. 100 people were surveyed in America. Name something people do while jogging on a treadmill.
Listen to music.
Listen to music.
Final answer.
Survey says, listen to music. Oh, crap. She got it right. I am out $1. Oh, this is not the way I wanted it to go. And Cornelius said listen to music. Yes, that is correct. All right, number 2. Maybe we'll miss this one. All right. Name a children's story about an animal. Name a children's story about an animal.
The Jungle Book.
Jungle Book.
That was a cool movie. Final answer.
Jungle Book. Final answer. That is a great answer.
It's a great show.
Bambi. Yes.
That too.
Darn it. First strike. That's okay. That's okay. We can bounce back. You know. I'm not trying to lose my money, though. So I want you to do your best, but I really don't want to give these people my money. All right. Name something people do when they're bored at work. Name something.
They check their phone. They check their iPhones or whatever you call them. Final answer.
I'll allow it.
Well, that's
$2 in the bank. We got 7 more questions. Come on, we need 2 more strikes. 2 more strikes to save my wallet. All right. Name an item that would be hard to steal from a hotel room.
A lamp. Final answer. A lamp.
A lamp. She was quick with it too. She was just like, I've been thinking about this forever. How am I gonna get this lamp out of this hotel room? All right. The answer. Wait, what did people in the chat room say? TV from Miriam. Cordelia says TV. It's too late. She said final answer. And the answer is television. Oh, man. All right. That's okay. We have 2 strikes, 6 questions left. Can she go on a 6-question run, or is it over after this one? Here we go. Lynn is killing it. There we go. Movie Lingo is a fan. All right. There we go. Number 5. Name a word people use to describe a newborn baby. This is good. I really want the people in the chat room to answer this one because this could be funny. But name a word people use to describe a newborn baby. No pressure. But if you get the 3rd strike, this game is over. And I get to keep my money. I know Cortelius is wanting me to lose so he can come up on some cash. Miriam says infant.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I guess that's a way to describe a baby, but continue.
We'll say princess, final answer.
Princess. I'll see a newborn baby. I'm gonna call it princess. I got you. Movie Lingo says adorable. Princess is locked in. Survey says cute. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Lynn. She played a great game. A Canadian trying to figure out how an American thinks. You never know in this game. But, ladies and gentlemen, the great news is I get to keep my money. And next week, somebody else gets a chance to win my money. It's mastermind games, because mastermind games. Anyway, it's back to our interview with Lynn. Before we talk, Lynn, I was telling everybody there was a review of your film. They can go check it out on vvclife.com. The show is called Real Reviews. All right. And we have a clip of that episode, and I want them to watch it. Hopefully this will get them to watch it. Let's go.
For this movie, like you said, to not have to think about big budgets and all this other stuff, just watching people who are passionate about what they're doing, a cast that's passionate about what they're doing, you're able to just immerse yourself in the story and what they presented to you. The lows that I would say would go into, yes, I think I wanted more of a montage of basketball to show us why this individual is great. I think that would have added some depth to that character and that importance to them in the community. As far as their interaction with their friends, I felt like that interaction was there, but unfortunately it came down to the same thing where, because there was too many stories kind of going on and running multiple arcs, whether they were finished or they weren't, you left your cast, which I thought did a great job, you left them more than not feeling 2-dimensional rather than 3-dimensional, by giving them some substance. I thought because of the sound, a lot of times taking me out of the moment, or even sometimes the camera work on moments where it was very key conversation.
Oh man, he left me one more. Darn you, trailer. Hey, that's what a trailer is supposed to do. So just that piece, Lynn, what do you think?
I can't say that I agree with the substance part.
Uh-huh.
I think only because there's so many comments on the depth of these characters, but I do agree with the sound. The sound could have been stronger. It could have been upped a bit, I think. Something we will be checking on for the next one for sure.
Exactly. All right. So let me go back. So there was like a real moment that you had, and I just want to address that. You said you were thinking to yourself that you don't know if you're the right person to write this story. Why did you feel like that?
Well, first of all, I don't live in an at-risk neighborhood, and I was part of the millions of people that when you hear something kind of go down in one of those neighborhoods or something, you go, oh, why didn't they? I remember walking through that neighborhood with Bill Duke, actor Bill Duke, amazing man.
Yes, I love Bill Duke. I'm sorry.
Bill is a fantastic director. and he's just amazing in all things that he does. And he gave me, we walked through that, and I said, well, why these little kids going home alone after school, whether they're 6 years old or opening the door with their key and going in? And I said, like, I had somebody there when I was growing up. That's a little young to be going. And he said, well, that's because that's where you lived. These kids they have a mother that probably has to work 2 or 3 jobs to take care of them. So they cannot be there all the time. We have to realize what goes on in reality here. And it really hit me is that, yeah, I think people do judge, and they don't see that sometimes it's the choices that we make in life aren't always the ones that we want to have, but we have to make them because of our circumstances. And I just wrote it and handed it, like I said, to Danny Glover, and handed it to him to read. And everybody agreed we should do it. It told a fair and honest story, I think. I hope.
Awesome. I mean, that's a real and honest reaction, and I love it. Trevor, getting Trevor on the show, just like a huge get. Like I said before, big actor, star of Grownish. He did his thing when he came to Atlanta and was super fly. How did that come about? How did you snag him?
I was talking to his agent. We were actually talking about someone else at the time. And I did not know Trevor. Trevor had not become the big star that he is now. But he was recommended. He read the script. He agreed to do it. He flew in. And believe me, I couldn't be happier. He was outstanding. He was that character.
Yes,
he was. And he put his heart and his soul, and he never gave up. He just kept. We had a lot of stuff to overcome, and a lot of, when you're doing a small budget, small movie, you need everyone to sort of give 100%. And that doesn't always happen. But Trevor absolutely did. All the cast did. But he's amazing. I'd love to have him in Hudson, actually.
I bet. Yeah, he would be awesome. So, like the young lady that played his, would you call it his girlfriend-ish? I'll put an asterisk on it. The female basketball player. I worked with her on the movie Hear No Evil. Amazing actress.
Yeah, we saw that movie. Yeah, I saw that movie.
Yeah, so she did a great job playing Deaf. So seeing those two, they worked really well together. And I was getting watching them in the basketball sequences and everything. It reminded me of the TV show Swagger. I don't know if you guys ever watched that on Apple TV, but Swagger is one of my favorite shows. And I was getting Swagger energy just for certain parts of the show. And I just wanted to say that as a compliment.
Thank you. I'm going to have to watch it now.
Oh yeah, the Swagger is awesome. Let me see. What type of feedback have you gotten from the audience?
Again, I had talking about myself. Honestly, in all honesty, everyone that has watched this film I haven't heard a negative thing. Yes, the sound, I admit that the sound should have been a little stronger, but about the film itself, and I'm sure there's reviews out there that aren't positive, but from us, what's come back to us, from the people that have talked to us about Hudson because of Sons to the Grave. It's all positive. I honestly can't say a negative thing. Now, I'm sure there is out there, I'm sure. But to us, what comes is, we want you to do this. We've been asked to do things. We want you to do it like you did Sons to the Grave. We want you to do something. So you can't get much better than that. It's sort of like a calling card for us, I guess.
Yeah, okay.
I keep saying it's an expensive calling card, but that's what it is. And people that watch it go, at least they can watch it and know that this is what we do. This is how we tell a story. I always, it comes from the heart with me. And even if it's something that doesn't read right. Maybe with others, they go, well, I don't know if it's that way. If it is that way, I'm going to tell that story.
Awesome.
And if I get feedback from it or hits from it, then I guess you do.
Okay. Last question about the film. Well, no, not about the film. Hudson, the TV series.
Yes.
So let's just wrap it up. So what do you want us to know about this TV series, and how far are you in pre-production or production?
Well, we have 5 of the scripts written. We're in negotiations for it as we speak. And what it is a story about the 54th precinct, just a made-up precinct, that the police officers have to take care of both sides of the bridge. I say bridge instead of tracks. You know, the other side of the tracks, people say, well, we say bridge because that is where Marcus was shot. And in the true story, that is where the young man was killed. So we have basically Beverly Hills on one side, basically Compton on the other side, if you want to put it that way in those terms.
Yeah.
And this police station has to govern both. Now, do they always do it the same or equally? And we tell a true story. We tell a story about what happens with these police officers and with the people in the community. Not always the police officers' fault, not always the people in the community's fault, but we bring up situations that I hope people can relate to and understand and go, yeah, I wish somebody would have done that for us, or yeah, he deserved that. And we're fair for both sides. And also the good people or the bad people, if you want to put them, are always on one side of the bridge. They can be on the other side of the bridge too. And actually, we should send you the synopsis on it. You take a look at it, and you'll see exactly where we're going with it. I'd love you to take a look.
I would love to take a look. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for our guest tonight, the one and only Lynne Stoltz. We're about to land this plane. It's time for the last word. All right, last word. We just go around the horn and we just kick our final shout outs. Any last thing that we didn't get to say during the interview, this is where we get to say it with our goodbyes. JS1, I'm gonna let you go first.
All I have to say, and I'm proud to say it.
My God. The gift that keeps on giving. My God. So my guest, Lynne, what is your last word?
My last word is this has been you've been amazing. I like the questions you ask, and enjoy your trip with your cousins. That's my last word.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And my last word is shout outs to Lynne Stoltz, shout out to Sasha, shout out to everyone who made Sons to the Grave possible. Check out the review on Real Reviews. Shout out to Iris Movie Lingo, Dad Panther, JS1. Everybody that tapped in the chat, I appreciate you guys. But before we go, we got to let you know who won. Will be the judge of that. It's important. We heard some good music today, and I'm gonna put you on the spot, Lynne. If you had to choose one of these artists to win, who are you voting for?
The daughter and father.
JS1, show us the winner.
Mississippi Mud is getting it out the mud again.
Mississippi Mud. They'll be back next week. If they win next week, they're going to get their own episode just like Lynne Stoltz. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, thank you so much for rocking with me. Next week, we have filmmaker and documentarian Muta Ali. If you've seen the movie Pass, Movie Crash, he is the director behind that documentary. It's on Max right now. We worked on a movie together called Don't Feed the Animals. Come a long way. Y'all tap in next week. It's our season finale. Again, shout outs to Lynne Stoltz. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And I'm looking forward to when you guys come to Atlanta. Let's make some magic. It's your man.
Thank you.
Man Mastermind. I'm out of here. I love y'all.
Hey, yo, that time, man. The indie show. My main man, Mastermind.
The indie show, indeed, the flow sickening. Masterminded by mastermind, the plot thickens. Good riddance to other pies, the odds against them. Tuesday at 8 p.m., we back in business. Key is in the building, Jay is in the building. Giving the feeling that most of y'all been missing. All things indie, is it banging or whack? Can't call it, but we'll be the judge of that. And Logic came through with the verbal assist. Majorly we indie, ain't no canceling this. And Logic came through with the verbal assist. Majorly we indie, ain't no canceling this. And I'm gone.
The indie show with Mastermind.